Dear participant, good evening all of you and welcome in this session. I hope I am perfect audible to all of you. First of all, a very warm welcome to all the participants, faculty members, researchers and students who have joined today for this exciting one-day online workshop on Python Essentials for Students and Young Researchers organized by Methodic Thinking Foundation. We are delighted to have your presence with us this evening as we dive into the world Python programming, one of the most powerful and in-demand skill in modern education, research and industry. This workshop is designed especially for the student, early career researchers and beginners with a focus on hands-on learning using Google Colab, which allows you to run the Python code online without installing any software in your system. We aim to provide you with a strong foundation in Python and demonstrate how it can be used in data analysis, research application, and scientific computing. During this session, we will try to explore basic Python programming concept, real-life example and use cases, hands-on practice using Google Colab, how to write and share Python notebook for collaboration. We are also happy to inform you that an e-certificate will be awarded to all the participants who attend the full session. I encourage you, all of you, to actively participate, ask questions in the chat box of the YouTube. Try the hands-on exercises during the session. If possible, you can join through two devices, one to watch the session and the other for live practice. On behalf of the entire organizing team, I once again welcome you all and wish you a fruitful, enriching this learning experience. So before 3 days back, we launched this workshop for one day, and I planned about the same. But we during these 3 days, we got a huge response from the participant side. Okay, so right now we have the number of the participants more than 1,500, and right now in the WhatsApp group I just checked that about 900 plus have joined in the WhatsApp group, and some of the participants will be soon join on the live session. So we choose this YouTube live platform so that everyone can easily access without any kind of the interruption. And I hope that during this 2-hour session, we will exchange a lot of information with you, and all these will help you many way. Okay, so in this session also I have some information. Most of the participants are from all over India, covering all states, along with the participants are from different zone and having the different time of the zone also. We check in the morning, the participants are from more than 25 countries, and some more countries also I think have joined us. Participants are from India, Ethiopia, Nigeria, UK, USA, Canada, Australia, Italy, and many more. So from different countries, the participants are have shown their interest in this workshop. So once again, welcome you all of the participants, and let's start now the interactive session. So the one thing, once again, I am trying to repeat you. I will share some content in the WhatsApp group, so you must be actively in the WhatsApp group. Whenever I will announce, you can download the content, and whenever we need, you can upload there. Secondly, if it's better, you can join through the mobile, as well as you have internet connectivity with your system. If you have two devices, from one device you will listen the session, and on the other hand you can practice on live during my demonstration. Okay, so this will have more sportive and informative session for all of you, and you will be engaging with me. If you don't have, don't worry. So the content which I will present here during 2 hours, I will provide you in the WhatsApp group, and through email I will share with you. You can access this content, PPT, as well as the skit file which I will prepare. Okay, and we will try to save a lot of time. So you can see this is my presentation is visible to all of you. Python essential for students and young researchers, a hands-on one-day workshop with the Google Colab. I am Dr. Mehar and working at the Department of Physical and Mathematical Sciences at Farid College, Bathinda. And some of the participants are very familiar to me because I checked that many participants are following me since 2020 when we start our program. Okay, and some are many participants are very new. So this is my presentation, and I am checking that my voice is clear. There is no any kind of the buffering. Network is very fine. Okay, so let's enjoy now these 2 hour session. During these 2 hours, what we will do, we are going to cover this content: introduction to the Python programming. Then we will discuss how we can setting up the environment with Google Colab without installation, basic syntax and data type, control structure, function and modules, working with libraries for scientific computing, writing and sharing Python notebook, real life use cases and hands-on practice. At the end, we can have some questions which I will try to cover from the chat box. Yes, the recording of the session will be available at the same link. Okay, you need not require any recording. The link where you are attending this session, the recording will be available at the same. Okay, we need not require any separate link to access the recording. This will be available on the platform. Okay, at the same link. Once again, good evening all of you, and welcome to this session. Okay, so here we have the introduction about the Python programming. So here if we talk about the definition, Python is a high level interpreted general purpose programming language known for its simple syntax, readability and versatility. So Python is as simple as we are talking, and the syntax are very quite simple. Everyone from any branch of science, so management, from humanities group, even those person who don't know about the any kind of the programming, they can easily integrate this Python in their study. Okay, so here what are the basic features of the Python? The most important thing is Python is easy to learn, simple syntax and quick learning. As we are speaking, we can write the code, and interpreted language, no compilation needed for execution. It's a very dynamic typing, data type checked during the runtime. Also, when we are typing in the programming, we can easily check the programming. Okay, and modules for many programming purposes are there, which we can use according to our need. And the most important thing is free, available for use. Everyone can easily download and install, and even there are some cloud-based platform, just like today we are going to discuss about the Google Colab. So by using the Google Colab, I will let you know how you can easily use. And also in the Google Colab there will be AI Gemini, which will help you for the learning also. So everything I will demonstrate here, so that your learning will be more effective, and many things by using this Google Colab you can learn a lot. Okay, so there is a community support, large group of the active users are there. For the learning purpose, if you need any kind of the help or you want to collaborate with anyone, you can have the large community. And for the users, you can have many things freely access, and you have the support. So this is the most highly useful popular percentage of the programming. You can see the TIOBE index ranking, which is the latest May 2025. You can see that the Python is highly percentage users. At the top, you can see it is highly used 25.35%. And next we have the C++, then we have the C, Java, the C hash, JavaScript, and so on. So according to this index, the Python is highest useful and highly using in the different purpose. Okay, and then we have one more index. You can see popularity of the programming languages. This is also the latest index, and you can see here popularity of the index of the Python is 30.41% of the other languages. Okay, so this is because of the language is very simple to learn, simple to execute, simple to implement for different type of the task like scientific computing, for the data science, data analytics, statistical analysis, web development, game development, and many more. So why Python is popular in scientific research and academia? Because of the Python scientific dominance, because of first is the powerful library. Python's library support diverse scientific computations for the different task. There are different libraries for the specific purpose. We can only those libraries are required to import. Okay, and we can use for that particular scientific task. So in this way, this will take less time, as well as it will take less space in the system if we install in our system. Okay, secondly, the community support. Python's community offer extensive resource and updates. We can easily access from various resources which are available online. And Python is used in diverse scientific field for research. We can use in physics, we can use in chemistry, in biotechnology, for bioinformatics, for data analysis, for mathematical computing, all type of the scientific computing. What we need, we can do by using Python. And for the different purpose, we have different libraries. We can use all these libraries for performing different type of the task and for different type of the performance. Okay, there are several cross platforms. Python runs on the multiple operating system and cloud platforms. You can easily install this Python in your you can say window based operating system, Linux, or Mac operating system. And there are several cloud based system where we can easily use Python for different type of the scientific computing and for the data analysis and many purpose. Python seamlessly integrate with various tools and platforms. One more important thing is that we can easily use Python in MATLAB, in R programming. Okay, so we can easily import the libraries which are available in the Python. If sometimes we are using the other software like MATLAB or R, we can import the library and we can use for different tasks. Okay, so Python's simple syntax make it accessible to the beginners. If anyone who don't know about any kind of the programming and having interest to learn, everyone can easily start programming by using this Python. Okay, so very less information is required and friendly language. Anyone can easily start with Python. Okay, having the background of the programming or not, doesn't matter. So what we can do by using the Google Colab? There are various type of the applications, and here in this diagram we can see we can use Google Colab for the big data and cloud integration. Have the like BigQuery or Firebase. We can use Google Colab for machine learning and deep learning. There are several model trainings. We can use free GPU and DPU transfer learning. We can use research and prototype this Google Colab. We can use Google Colab for the natural language processing, text classification, sentiment analysis. We can use Google Colab for simulations and scientific computing, differential equations, and dynamic system, specifically for which are based on mathematics. Okay, we can use Google Colab for visualization and the reporting. There is we have the interactive plots and markdown documentation, which I will show you by using this Google Colab during this session. Okay, we can use the Google Colab for the education and online learning for different type of the Python courses and a live notebook. Okay, we can use Google Colab for data science and analytic, data cleaning, data exploration, visualization, and many more. And at the end, we can use for web scraping and APIs. So there is a huge application and use of this Google Colab, which we can use for all these type of the applications. Okay, but during this 2-hour session, I'm not able to demonstrate everything, but you can have the basic idea how you can integrate Python by using this Google Colab without installation in your system. And for all the beginners, this will help you. And at the end, I will let you know how you can enhance your learning. Okay, so there are so many applications, this Google Colab, and also you can prepare your presentation along with the text as well as the programming part. And I will show you the part, the file which I prepared for this presentation. Okay, so this will help you a lot. Now this is the setting up the environment and Google Colab, how we can do. So introduction to the Google Colab interface we have already discussed. And now this is the time how we can start Google Colab. The only one thing, your system must be open. If you are using 2 devices, from one device you will listen, and from the second you will, if you have PC or laptop, you do or you will follow my instructions. This will help you. If you don't have 2 devices, don't worry, just listen carefully and keep in touch during the entire session so that you can able to add values in yourself. Okay, so what we can do now, see here, you must have your Gmail account. Okay, so I'm using here, this is the, I have one Gmail account, and this is a new one. I never use this account for Google Colab. Okay, so what you will do, in the Google address space, you will enter only Colab. You will enter here Colab, and you can see here at the top you have Colab Google. You will click on it. So as soon as you will click on it, you will see that we have Google Colab official website, and at this place, welcome to Colab, you will click here. Simple. And the most important thing is your Gmail account must be logged in. Okay, so now when you will click on it, you will see that open notebook, and here is new notebook. You will click on it. Keep patience and follow my each step one by one. The first step is how you can use Colab. Okay, how you can create the file, how you can manage your text as well as your programming part in Python. So everything I will do step by step, and according to that you follow my instructions, and you can easily do all these things. Okay, once again, thank you to all the participants, Ayush Garg, Grada, Pujita, Amritpal, Devasmita. Okay, so many feedbacks are there, and all the participants are very happy to listen this session. So what you will do, when you will click new notebook, click here. So new notebook will open. Okay. So this is taking some time because many things are open there in my system. That's why it is taking some time. So you will close this part, not required. This is the interface of this Google Colab. So first thing is how you can manage the document in Google Colab, how you can write your text, how you can write your programming in this file. Okay. So at the top you can see here is untitled file. So you will give the title. So I am giving here the title of this file, Python essential for students and young researchers. You can give small name, don't worry. Okay, not research that you will give the large name, you can give the small name. Okay, so this is the name and then enter. So, and after that you can see this is the extension of the file, IPynb. So the environment of this Google Colab is completely based on Jupyter Notebook. The file which you will create at this place will also you can use in Jupyter Notebook, in the Jupyter. Okay, so this file you can download. You can also prepare your Jupyter Notebook file and you can upload at this place. Okay, so there are different ways to use at this place. So your file has been created. Now you can see when you will click at the file, you have different options are there. Locate in drive, open in play mode, new notebook, open notebook, upload notebook, rename. If you want to change the name, you can do. Move to trash. If you want to delete, you can click at this place. Save a copy in drive. If you need one more file, you can save this file. You can save in the GitHub also. You can save a copy in GitHub, Gist and GitHub both. Okay. So when we are working at this place, all the things which is creating at this place will be saved automatically. No need not worry to about save the file. Okay. Okay, one participant is asking, repeat the step. See here once again. So what you will do, you will click at this place and type here Colab. Type here Colab. Okay. This is Colab. And this is the URL where you need to click on it. Welcome to Colab. Okay. So then you can select the new notebook, but I have this file already. So I will click on it. Or either you can take the new notebook and then after you can rename the file from this place, Python Essentials for Student and Young Researcher. Okay, you can give the small name, not necessary you will give the large name. According to your choice, you can give any name. Then after, see here, we have one is text and one is code. So first we are using this one, text. So here you can type your text. So this is all about the workshop. So I will start by using hash. Python essential for students and young researchers. Okay, so you can see that when I am typing on the left hand side, the text are also on the right hand side. Okay, so after that, if you want to introduce some description at this place, you can do. I am taking this information. Okay, only this one. So here you can add some description. What you need, you can do here. Okay, so you can add here description. Okay, and then what you will do, you can shift and enter. You will do shift and enter. Okay, so the title is printed here, and then we have the some basic information about the topic what we are going to do. Okay, then after you can see at this place we have one shell, at this place is also we have, but the title must be on the top. Title must be on the top. By clicking this one, you can shift this shell on the top. See here, yes. So this is the title. After that, if you need some more text, just like I am doing here, basic operations. See, I have the basic operations. Okay. Also, one more thing, if you will you want to edit, you need to double click on it, and if you want that, this must be in bold. So what you will do, you will use here double star and double star. So you can see this is now in bold. Okay, so in this way you can bold, and by using the hash sign you can increase the font size. Again, shift plus enter. Remember, when you want to publish this statement, you need to press shift and enter. Okay, now this shell is at the place. Yeah, now we want to perform some basic operations, and the most important thing is that you need to required it to declare any variable. Okay, you can directly use them. Yes, so here you can see a is equal to I have is 9. If the font size is small, we can increase the font size also. If you think font size is small, just you need to shift and control, shift and plus. In this way you can increase the font size. This is fine. If you want to make full size, then you will press F11. By pressing F11 you can make its full size. Okay, then this is the first variable. B is equal to 10 is the second variable. C is equal to I have is 78. This is the third variable with value 78. Okay, and I have D is equal to very simple operation, A plus B plus C. Okay, then print D. So now see here, if you want to execute, you need to press at this place, click on it, this place sign, or either you can use control plus enter. So when you will press control and enter, control plus enter, this shell will run, and on the top you can see here 3 dot sign. The file is connecting, and now the signs are in green, and now you can see RAM and disks at the place, and you can see the RAM Python 3 Google Compute Engine backend. RAM size is 12.67 GB and we are using 0.88 GB, and disk space is 107.72 GB. Okay, and after connecting, you can see here is the returning value. This is the returning value. Okay, so if you have pi, you can take one more example. If you are using double star, okay, if you are using single, then the meaning is that this is the product. The meaning is that this is the product. Okay, but if you are using here double star, the meaning is that 2 raised to power 3. The meaning is that 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3 we have is 8. Okay, so you can have basic operations. This is the addition, and you can write here, see this hash sign in this code part. This is the comment. Okay, this is the comment addition. If A is equal to I have is 3, B is equal to I have is 5, print, you can use in this way also, A plus B. Okay, and then execute. Okay, now you can execute. So this hash sign is used here for comment. Okay, so when this green the green statement means this is only the comment and not the part of the programming. Okay, so when you can use the comment for description only. Similarly, you can have when you will enter shift and enter, new shell will be there. Okay, if you want to use for the multiplication, you can take again A is equal to 9, A is equal to I have is 2, and print. You can use here directly print A product B, and then run the code, and we have the product of these values. Okay, so in this way we can write a very beautiful code and we can manage the file. One more thing, now I will demonstrate you. I am saying that you need not required to save the file. Okay, the file will be automatically saved in your current directory. This will be available in your current directory. Okay, yes, so here you can see what you will do to get this file. You will go to your Gmail account, go to Google Drive, click here. Yes, so in your Google Drive there will be one folder will be created automatically, and when you will click on this folder, which is the name of the folder is Colab notebooks, so all the file which you will create will be automatically saved in this folder. And you can see I have closed all the file, and when I will double click on it, and when you will double click on it, the file will open, and you will see that all the content which right now I write for this file are available there. Yes, okay, and you can share this file with anyone. We can download, and at the end I will let you know how you can download and how we can upload. Now I want to share those content which I have prepared very nicely, and the file will be shared with you because we have less time, and during this very less time we need to demonstrate many things, and I hope that all these will help you many way. Okay, see now, come here. So this is the file which I prepared for you, and in this file many things when you will see. Yes, very nice presentation I have prepared by using the same as we express in the previous file, how you can prepare. So by using the same way, I have prepared this document for you, and at the end I will share with you. Okay, so the title is the Python essential for student and young researcher hands-on one-day workshop with the Google Colab. You can manage everything which is at the place, like presented by, you can see at this place my name is there, mobile number, email address. Okay, and then about this program which we have organized, this one-day interactive workshop, and these are the key highlights which we are going to cover. So everything I put at this place so that whenever you get this file you will enjoy. Okay, so why Python role in research and scientific computing, basic Python syntax, variable, data type and control structure, function and reporting essential module, then introduction to scientific libraries which we will discuss here, NumPy, Matplotlib and Pandas we will cover here, real life users cases if we have a lot of time we will do, and creating and sharing the Python file. How we can create, I have already explained with you, but how we can download and how we can share we will discuss here. So here everything in this file I have present so that this file can be helpful for you. See here, if you want to print any statement or use to display output on the screen, see here, print hello Mehar Chand. Okay, so when you will execute this shell, this will print this statement here. Okay, this is the string, that's why we have to put the string or any statement which we are speaking. Okay, so we have to put in the quote sign, and this will return as you can see here. If you want to update here, hello everyone, I am Mehar Chand. Okay, and see the same thing which I have updated here, the print at the place. Next, we are talking about the comment. Okay, comment in a single line. We start with the hash which we have discussed. Okay, so this is the comment which we use the sign at the place, and by using this sign this will be in the green color. See here, if you will use at the place hash sign, now this is comment and this will not work. When you will execute, nothing there, and when you will remove, now this is the part of the programming and this will work, you can see. Okay, so these are simple things which we need to understand. We must be familiar about all these, so that whenever we write the programming and we need to use, we must be familiar all this. Next, we have the variable and assignment. We need to declare the variable type. Just we assign the value and we can use. See here, x is equal to 9, and at the place I print the same value. Then I am using here name 1. Okay, so I want to store this value. If you have the string, either you will use a single sign, a single quote sign, or you can use double quote sign. Okay, and also the Python is very sensitive. So here I am using name 1, and then here is name 2, and to print I am using here print function, and then you will pass this argument or the variable through this print function. So when you will execute this shell, you will see that the values in at its place. So this value is printed by using this function, which is 9, and here I am using Mehar Chand, and name is printed here by using this function, and at its place I am using double quote sign. Okay, or if I change this as okay, see again. So the first name here and the second name is at its place. Okay, so these are the very simple statement. As we are speaking, as we are talking, we can write the code, we can run the code. Okay, so all these things are very simple. Next, we can have, see here, indentation. When we write code blocks, this will take the use 4 spaces tab or a tab. See here, this is the one condition. If x is greater than 5, if we need to use any of the conditional statement, and then according to that statement or the decision, we want to execute the next statement. Then see here, if your cursor is at its place 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the indent is required for the next statement according to this condition. Okay, or either you can use a tab. So if this condition is true, only then this will print. So you can check it, x is greater than 5. Okay, so if you can take here, if x is equal to, you can take 2 and then check it. You can see that there is no output here because the value of x is 2, but here x is greater than 5, condition is false. That's why this statement not executed. If you will take at the place 5, in this case also this statement is not true. This condition not true. This statement will not execute. 5 cannot be greater than 5. You can see no output. If you will take at its place 6, and now we can see that x is greater than 5 since the value of x is 6. And now we can have this output. Okay, and again you can see the Python is sensitive. You can see here case sensitivity. Python is a case sensitive language. Here I am using Mehar Chand and here is Chand Mehar, but both are stored here. Compare these variables. In the first variable n is capital and in the next variable n is in lowercase. Okay, so both are not same, both are different, and at the place we print both first statement as well as the second statement, and when you will execute you can check here. Okay, you can give here hello, you can here suppose this one. So both the statement, you can edit this file after uploading, you can play with the code. All the things are very simple, just follow the instructions. If you are using the 2 devices, then you can use this syntax in your Google Colab and quite easy to use. If you have any question, you can put in the chat box. Okay, thank you. So here you can see one more thing. End of line. Python statement end with a new line, not a semicolon, not required. See here x is equal to 5 is correct. and x is equal to 5 semicolon. This is also valid. There will be no problem, but not necessary that you have to use a semicolon for the next statement. Okay, but if you have to declare multiple variable in the single line, in that case you can use a semicolon, but here to declare any variable not required to use this colon. Okay, so I will comment this statement. I will execute. I have the output value 5, okay, corresponding to this one. If I uncomment this statement and comment the first one, and when I will execute, the second is also working. So there is no issue to use the semicolon, but not necessary that you have to use the semicolon. When this will be necessary, I will let you know in the next. Yes, at this place, when you will have the multiple statements in one line, in that case we have to use semicolon. See here, x is equal to 1, this is the first statement, y is equal to, this is the second statement, and print x plus y, this is the third statement. So all these three statements are in the single line. In that case you have to use semicolon, otherwise this is the output. You can change the value. This is 5, this is 9. Okay, got it? If you will not use semicolon at this place, you can see on the right hand side red sign is there. Okay, it means there is some error. So when error will occur, this will show this red line, you can see, and on the right hand side you have the red color showing there is error. If you will break the statement, just like x is equal to 9, the first statement, y is equal to 4, second statement, z equal to 7, third statement, d is equal to x plus y plus z, fourth statement, and this is the fifth statement. And when you will execute, and here you can see that we are not using any semicolon because we break the statement, every statement is in the new line. That's why we need not required to use semicolon. And if you are using, there is also no issue, you can use also the semicolon. Okay, but not necessary that you have to use. And also sometimes you can print the statement by using the print function. If you are not using print function, in that case also this will return the value. You can see here I am not using the print function, and without using the print function I have this value. Okay, so this will depend upon you whether you are using the print function or not. And also when you are using this Colab, this will recommend. Okay, so here we have getting user input. We can use input function also. See here, input, enter your name, and this is the name. Then after print hello name. Okay, so this is the string, that's why we have in quote sign, and this is the assignment, which is name, we pass here. And when you will execute, so this is asking put the name, so I will put here Mehar Chand, I put here my name, and then enter. You can see hello Mehar Chand printed here. So these are the small parts of the programming in the Python. As we are talking, we are writing here, and this will return the outputs. Very simple to use. We need not required to declare any variable, integer, just like in C or C++. We have to declare and then we can use. But here we need not required to any declaration, just assign use. here is Python data types. Which type of the data we can use in Python? So all type of the data which is available we can use here in Python. So these are the simple examples. I will try to quickly only show you. So first we have the integer. Okay, so here we are using x is equal to 10, and if you want to check the data type, then you will use here print, and inside to check the type of the data you will use here type function. Okay, so type x, and this will let us know which type of the data is there. So when you will execute here, you can see this is integer, x is equal to 10 is integer. If you are using here 5, this is also integer. If you are using 0, this is also integer. If you are using minus 10, this is also integer. And if you are using here 1.5, this is float. This is not an integer. This is float value. Okay, so this is the example for integer. So we will put here integer. And here is the example for float. Okay, so pi is equal to 3.14. We know this is the floating value. And if you want to check the type of the data, you will use the same way. Type pi, okay, and print. So this will return float. Then we have the string we use in the previous examples, just like when I print my name, Mehar Chand. So this is just like the string. So for the string, we can store by using the single quote sign or the double quote sign, and we will assign. We can use any assignment variable. Here I am using name. Okay, so this is the name, and store inside at the space. And here we can print by using type name. So this will return the data type, and when you will execute, this will return showing that the str. The meaning of str is string. Similarly, we can check for the boolean true or false statement. Okay, so is valid true. If you want to check this type, true and false are the booleans. Then you can check by using this statement. Type is valid, so the true is a store here is valid, and when you will execute, this will return bool. The meaning is that boolean. If you have the list and order or changeable, list is also an ordered and changeable collection. You can see here fruits, apple, banana, cherry. You can store the name or the list in this way. These are the name of the fruits, okay, and store at the place. And if you want to check the data type, okay, so in that case you will use this statement. Check it very carefully and execute it. The class is list. Okay, if you are using here 0, this will extract the first name, apple. So the index in the Python is starting from 0. 0 means first. 0 means first. In Python, the index is starting from 0. 1 means second. 2 means 3. So on. So if you are using at the place 1, the meaning is that the second element. See here, banana. If you are using here 2, meaning is that the third element. If we are using here 3, see what happened? Showing error because there are only 3 elements. So this is the 0 index, this is the 1 index, this is the 2 index. 3 index not exist. But if can you check the -1, Is it possible? Yes, -1 is there. Okay, -1 means first from last. If you are using -2, the meaning is that second from last. If you are using -3, the meaning is that third from last. Okay, so this will return apple. So this is the way for the indexing, how you can access the element also from the list. Okay, here is the example of the tuple. Tuple, you can have the ordered and unchangeable collection. See here, we have the coordinates having the value 10, 20, and if you want to check the type of the data, this is the tuple. This is the tuple. And if you have the set, and one more thing, you must remember the symbols which we are using for the list. For the list we are using this square bracket. For the tuple we are using open bracket, and for the set we are using this curly bracket. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3. These are the element inside in this set, and we stored here in this assignment variable unique numbers. Okay, and then we are checking the type of the data. You will print type unique underscore numbers, and this will return set. Okay, so these are the some type of the data which we can store and we can use in Python, and very simple examples are there. Thank you, dear participant. You are showing your interest and you are praising the session, and I hope that all of you are using your system also. Okay, I am very fast. Okay, sorry, I can take some break. You can try this syntax, and if anything is missing from this place, so thank you. Sorry for the too fast. I have the break. You can try all these statement. I gave you 2 minutes. Okay, either all these content will be shared with you. You can try all these. Yes, I will share this file in the WhatsApp group. Don't worry. First, let me complete this file. After that, I will show you how you can download and how you can upload. Okay, thank you. Thank you to all. #7. Okay. #7. Okay. This is the set. Okay, in the set we have all the elements are separated with comma. Okay, and as we do mathematically, we write here, we have the same syntax. As we write or we present the element of the set mathematically, the same symbol we are using at the place. Okay, we are using the curly bracket. This is the left side and this is the right side, and inside this curly bracket we have the element, and you can have any type of the data here. Okay, so we have the numbers and print, and when you will check the type, this is the set. You can check it. So the element inside the set are separated with comma. Okay, if we have names is equal to, I am using this one, here is Mehar Chand, then I have the second element, I have Rakesh Kumar, then I have the third element, I have, sorry, quote sign, I have Lovely. Okay, and if you want to check the You will pass these names. You can see this is also the set. So you can have any type of the set. You can have the names, you can have the fruit names, you can have any type of the data which is presented in the form of set. So this will always return set. Okay, so these are the data type which I tried to present here, and I hope that all these are very simple to understand and you can use. To open a new shell, see here, to open new shell, you will press shift and enter. See, so when you will press shift and enter, new shell will open. If you want to insert the new shell at the place, then you can use this code sign. By using this code sign, code plus, you can see on the top there is plus code. By pressing this one, you can have new shell. Okay, and if you want to delete, you can do from this place by using delete shell. If you want to move this shell upward or downward, you can use this upward and downward arrow sign. See, you can shift anywhere where you want to use this shell. Okay, so I want to delete this one. Now we have the control structure, and all these examples are very quite simple. Control structure allows you the program to make decisions and repeat actions. Python has three main types. First is the conditional statement, if, as if, and else. Okay, and second we have the loop. There are two types of the loop. One is for and other is while. And last we have the loop control statement, break, continue, and pass. But I introduce here only the two examples. I have only two examples. So here you can see first we have the example, conditional statement used to execute code only if a certain condition is true. So when we have some conditions, and according to that condition, our statement work. Okay, sometimes our friends and our colleagues work on the basis of the condition. If the condition is satisfied, then he will work, and if the condition is not true or condition is not satisfied, then he will not work. Okay, so in the same way, if we have the code and you want to run the particular statement if on the basis of the condition, and this type of the statements are known as the conditional statement. Okay, and I have put here very simple and interesting example. We know that the integers either will be greater than 0 or less than 0. Greater than 0 are positive integer or positive number. Okay, less than 0 are the negative, and x is equal to 0, non-negative. Okay, or 0. So we have x is equal to 10. This is the number. This is the first condition. If x is greater than 0, this is the first condition. According to this value, we want to write the code. When the value will change, automatically this will return the value according to the conditions which we will apply at space. So here is very simple conditional statement. If this condition is satisfied, meaning that if x is greater than 0, so this is the first condition, and at this place we have to use colon. Then after that we put here the statement which must be executed. Okay, so if this condition is true, if this first condition is true, then only this condition, this statement will execute. If x is equal to 0, here we are using single equal sign, the meaning is that we store the value 10 inside x variable. If we are using double equal, meaning that x is equal to 0, we have the value of x is 10 at this place. The value of x is 10. So when x becomes equal to 0, then if this statement is true, and this can be possible only if this statement is false, and according to that, if this condition is satisfied, then this value will print. And again, this statement is not true, this is false statement, this is false statement, both will not execute. Then we have the other part, this statement will execute. See now how this will work. X is greater than 0, this condition is satisfied, the value of x is 10 and 10 is greater than 0, the condition is true, this statement will execute, and you can see the output at this place. If I am taking here x is equal to 1, and you can see 1 is also greater than 0, and we have positive number, you can take here 0.5, you can take here 0.5. 0.5 is also again greater than 0, and this is the positive number. If you are taking here x is equal to 0, this statement 0 cannot be greater than 0. 0 cannot be greater than 0. Okay. The participant who are doing hands on, you need not required to write this whole statement. This is not required. Only you need to write this code part only. The green part is not the coding part. This is only the description. Okay. So some of the participants are asking about how to solve fractional differential equations. Yes, for that you have to learn the Python completely, and in the little time you are not able to solve this type of the equations. So for that you have to use SymPy. SymPy is a symbolical mathematical library in Python which we can use for mathematics. Okay, for differentiation, for integration, for solving the system of equations, and many more. Okay, so first thing is the session which we are organizing here, just for the purpose that how we can use Google Colab for Python. This is very quite simple. You need not require to install anything in your system. Just you need only the Gmail account, and by using the same account you can use this Python in your system without installation. Okay, and many things you can do. Okay, but here during this session we can only demonstrate how you can use the Python. Only the basic concept we are trying to cover. If possible, we can discuss some advanced also. Okay, but right now due to the lack of time, first my focus is to cover the basic fundamentals so that you can understand how easy is Python. So some of the participants who don't have the programming background need not worry about this. Simple, and sometimes if we don't have any background, then this part may be little bit typical for you, but once you will try to use, you can cover. Okay, but here the thing is that I put only the one examples. When you will have the multiple examples for different purpose, this will be very simple and interesting to use. Okay, so here when I use here 0, and you can see that this statement is false, since 0 cannot be greater than 0, that's why this is not executed. But here this statement is true, this statement is true, that's why this is executed. And if I take here any value which is less than 0, say -1. -1 is less than 0. So this statement is false. This is also false. So these two both statement will not execute. Only at this place the third condition is satisfied and this statement will execute. See, when I will run the code, you can see negative number. So to run the cell, either you can press this icon cell play, or you can press shift and enter. Okay, so this is the one conditional statement and simple. Then we have the next, we are using, yes, everything. Arunji, you can do everything by using the Colab, and in the beginning I think you joined the session later on. Everything which you need for the data science, data analytics, scientific computing, you can do. Blessing Elohar, you are confused. Why? What happened? Put your question. I will try to justify, or I want to clear your doubt. Put your question. Blessing Elohar, I check that you are confused. Why? Put your question completely. Priyanka, good evening. Okay. Yes, when you will have the x equal to 0, yes, you can check it. If I have, Deepak Grover is asking if we have x equal to 0. See, when you will have x equal to 0, this will print the 0. Okay, according to the value, and according the value which you will assign at this place, and according to the conditions which we assign at this place. Okay, one is asking why do you use double equal instead of yes. See, sometimes we have the logical statement. See here, if you have this one, there is no sense. Okay, and if I have double equal, then there is some sense. Sense is that the meaning is that 10 equal to 12. Either this will be true or false. This will be true or false. Check it. This is false. And when you will have x is equal to 10, then this is true. In our case, when you will assign the value here 0 and at its place is also 0, then it becomes true. And when the statement is true, then this will execute. Okay, I'm not too fast. Sometimes for the beginner student, we are not able to type frequently. Okay, according to as I am speaking, and you need more time to type. Okay, so it seems that I am very fast. But if anything skip from your side, don't worry, the file will be available for you. Okay, okay. I understand. So this happened because due to the low speed. Yes, I was talking about at this place. Yes, I was at the place. So according to this condition, if this statement is true, then this statement will execute. See here, if I am taking at place 1, and you can see that x is, the value of x is 1. So if this value will be at place 1 is greater than 0, the meaning is that this is true. Okay, if this condition is true, then this statement will print or execute. If you are taking at place x equal to 0, the meaning that, see here, this is the logical statement. This is logical statement. Okay, so 0 is equal to 0. This condition is true. That's why this statement will print 0. If you are taking at place -1, in that case what happen? -1 cannot be greater than 0. The statement is false. This will not execute. -1 cannot be equal to 0. Again, this statement is false. This will not execute. Okay, and so these two statements are false. Now this is the third statement, will execute. Since x is not greater than 0, x is not equal to 0, since the value of x is -1, but x is less than 0, that's why this statement will execute. Negative number. Okay, so in this way we can use yes. So yes. Thank you, Tarun Tars and Abhishek Kumar. Don't worry, Abhishek Kumar is asking about that a webinar on advanced Python for data analytic and data science. Yes, we will organize for the data analytic and data science. I will try to organize in the next coming week. Okay. Next, we have the how we can use the for loop. How you can use for loop. See here, for loop is used when we have the list, tuple, string, or any range. In that case, we have to use for loop. Okay, when we have any task which is performed again and again, we need. See here, we have the fruits, apple, banana, cherry. Okay, and this is the in the form of list. And we, by using the for loop, we can print all these. So for fruit, these are the fruits. Okay, for fruit in fruits, print fruit. Okay, so this is the list. So in this list we have the fruit. Okay, so this is the way to use the for loop for this list. So here you will print fruit, and when you will execute, this will print. Okay, and sometimes if you have the range, suppose that in the case of range, for I in range 1 to 6. Okay, 1 to 6. So when you are using 1 to 6, this will go up to 5. So the index is less than 6. Okay, one step is less. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are taking at this space 9, this will go up to 8. One less will be there. Okay, so this is the way to use for loop if we have the range case. 1 to for I in range. This is the range which we put at space 1 to 9. So the step size in the case of for loop will be 1, and then you will print this one I. So here is also we are printing fruit. So these are the fruit in these are the names of the fruit. Okay, fruit 1, fruit 2, fruit 3. So automatically this will access from the list, and if you have the range, this will automatically access starting from 1 to 9. If you are using here 0, this will be from 0 to 8. You can check it. And while loop, you can use repeat a block of code as long as the condition is true. So there is a little bit difference between the loop, for loop and while loop. Okay, so here the steps are not confirmed, but in the first we have. So here we have the while count less than and equal to 5. So this will execute until the value is less than or equal to 5. So the count is starting from 1. Count is starting from 1. Okay. So here print count, and this is the count plus. This is the step size. If you are taking at place 1, see here, this will go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, working like we have the for loop. But you can manipulate the step size. If you can have the step size is 0.5. I have the step size 0.5. So here you can see 1, 1.5, 2, 0.0, 2.5, and so on. And this will go up to the value of count is less than or equal to 5. And when the condition is true, until this will work, and as soon as this value is equal to 5, this will stop. If you are taking at place 2, so this thing not possible in for loop. You can do in for while loop. This is a very simple example of the function, how you can write the function in Python. So here, very simple way. This is the function. First, you have to start from definition, and this is the function name. This is the function name I am using here. I want to write a function to add the 2 parameters. So this is the name of the function, add a comma b. These are the argument. I have only 2 argument, and then to print this value or to return the value, we are using a return a plus b. This is the operation which we write here. So very simple to write the function in Python. I put only the one example here. You can manipulate by using this way. So here then this is the result is equal to, we call the function. First you write the function at the place, and then we are call the function at the place and assign the value of a and b. The value of a is 5 and that of b is 3, or either you can see when I will execute, you can see that 5 plus 3 is 8. So this is the function to add the values. You can write this as a is equal to 5. Here is a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 3. Here is a and here is b. Okay, so when you will execute, you have the same value. So this is the function, and here we assign the values to the parameters which are there, and here we call the function with the same argument you can have, and then print, and this will return the value 8. If you will change this value, this is the 16 and this is 45. Yes, this is the 61. Okay, if you want to write for the multiplication, you can add, you can extend according to need. Okay, so here you have to change the name also, because this is for the multiplication. Okay, so the same name you have to put at the place. And you can execute. Yes, this is the value. Okay, so you can extend this part according to your need. Your if you will divide by 2, yeah, or say 5. Okay, so you can extend this function depend upon your choice, your problem. So you can manipulate this function according to your need, how you can write your own functions. I think quite simple to write the function. Thank you to all. Dr. Arun Kumar Mandal, very effective session. Thank you. And Kabore, thank you for your kind support. Okay, love corner, exactly. Thank you to all. I think it is clear now. Working with the libraries for scientific computing. So the libraries which are available in Python for different type of the purpose, and according to our need, our choice, we can call them. Okay, so this is our choice. Which type of the problem is there according to our need, according to our problem, and which library will be suitable for our performance. According to that, we need to import the library, and then we can perform the task. Okay, so here we have 3 libraries which we will try to use here, and different examples are there. Why these libraries are important, everything I tried to introduce in this library, in this file. Okay, so see here once again, you can see my skit file. Working with the libraries, Python is widely used in scientific computing because of its powerful and easy to use libraries. In this session, we will focus on 3 essential libraries. So first is NumPy, second we are using Matplotlib, and third one is Pandas. So we will try to cover all these 3 libraries. We have only 30 minutes are left, so quickly I have to cover these content. See here, what is NumPy? And NumPy stands for the numerical Python. It is powerful open source Python library used for scientific and numerical computing. It provides support for efficient multidimensional arrays, mathematical function like mean, standard deviation, dot product, etc. for the linear algebra, Fourier transform, random number generation, and interfacing with the C, C++, Fortran code also. Why we use NumPy? Number 1, faster than Python list due to optimized C backend, and foundation for the library like Pandas, SciPy, Scikit, TensorFlow. So the foundation is the same, so we can easily use along with the Pandas, SciPy, Scikit learn, TensorFlow. Essential for the data science, machine learning, and scientific research. So this is the purpose why we need to use NumPy. And here are some real life uses of the NumPy: handling scientific data set, perform matrix operations, simulation mathematical models, used in physics, engineering, AI, and finance. So these are the applications of the NumPy. So every information which you need to understand, I try to introduce here, so that you not only you have the library, but you must be familiar about what are the purpose, what are the applications of the libraries, and how we can use. Now I try to present here example how you can use this library. Okay, so for every case you need to import the library. So here we are trying to use the NumPy. So first you need to import the NumPy as NP. Okay, so First thing, in Colab, you need not required to install any library. All the basic libraries which are required for scientific purpose are available automatically in Google Colab. Just you need to import the library. Sometimes if you have installed Python in your system, but you have some challenges, for the beginners, there are always some challenges. Okay, so only when you will install the Python in your system, along with you need to install the libraries separately. Okay, so sometimes for the beginners become challenge in that case. So you can easily import the library. See here the example. Import numpy as np. In Colab, we need not required to install. Just we need to import the library, but we will use the abbreviation for numpy as np. This abbreviation will be used whenever we need to create one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, or the multiplication, or for the other purpose. See, if you want to create one-dimensional array, okay, you will use here np.array. Array is the function. By using the same, we can create one-dimensional array or two-dimensional array. Okay, so this is the example to create one-dimensional array, np.array, and inside we have to use 1, 2, 3 using the square bracket also. Okay, so this is one array, and to print we will use here this one. So first I will remove the other statement. Okay, so we have only this array, and see, if you want to print, then here print a. So you can see this is the one-dimensional array. You can publish like in this way. Now if you want to write two-dimensional, then you can see this is the first row, this is the second row, this is the left bracket, this is the right bracket, and the circle bracket for array. So np dot array. So here we have two-dimensional array, and will be stored inside B, and print B is used at this place. See, when I will execute, see here, this is the two-dimensional array. This is the first row, and this is the second row. If you want to multiply the array with 2, you can see a by 2. So what happened? All the element inside a will be multiplied with 2. So these become 2, 4, 6. This element will convert into 2, 4, 6 when you will use this operation. See here. So you can see 2, 4, 6. And if you want to check the mean of a, if you want to check the mean of a, the values of a are 1, 2, 3, and you want to get the mean of the array, so you can use np.mean. np.mean, this will return average, which is 2.0. Okay, and you can generate any type of the zero matrix. Just you will use np.zeros. Okay, so you will have the zeros matrix, and inside you will put the order. This is the order which you want to print. Okay, so 2 by 3 order, there will be 2 rows and 3 column. So when you will execute, you can see this one. There are 2 rows and 3 column. If you are using here 3, and at the place 5. Check it. So here we have 3 rows and 5 columns are there. So in this way you can use. So by using the array, you can generate any type of the one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, and all type of the operations for the statistical analysis you can do. Here is matplotlib. Matplotlib is a library which we can use for visualization of our result of our database. Okay, so matplotlib is a powerful and widely used Python library for creating static, animated, and interactive visualization. It helps in visualizing data and gaining insight, especially in scientific computing and research. So here are some key features and very simple to use. A simple and intuitive interface. We can plot line plot, bar chart, scatter plot, histogram, etc. We can customize labels, legend, grid, styles, and some terms are maybe not familiar to all. But with the help of you can understand everything. We can integrate well with the NumPy, Pandas, Jupyter, Colab, etc. And also, why use matplotlib? Great for quick data visualization, essential for scientific computing and research, widely supported in Google Colab, Jupyter Notebook, Python IDE. So everywhere we can easily use this matplotlib. So here I tried to put one example so that you can understand how simple is it. So as you know, before using it, we need to import this matplotlib. So you can import the matplotlib.pyplot as plt. See the syntax. This statement is important. Other things are very quite simple, but how you will import the library and how you can use. This thing is very important to all of you. So by using this statement, matplotlib.pyplot as plt, we can import the library, and only this abbreviation for matplotlib pyplot we will use. Okay, so this will import the library which is required for visualization the result. Okay, so first we have x is equal to, this is one array, one variable, and this is the second variable. So we have two database, x and y depend upon x in array form. Okay, and we want to visualize this database. So what we can do, first very simple to plot this one, plt.plot. See here, we are using this plt. Okay, plt dot, what we want to do, we want to plot the function, we want to plot the values. So plt.plot, so this is the plot function. So x is the first variable and y is the second variable. So always independent variable will be first and dependent variable will be second. Okay, so you can also insert the title. To insert the title, see here, plt.title, and title is in the form of the string, so you will use quote sign at the place. Again, plt.xlabel, see here, this is the x label. Okay, and we put here x-axis, again this is the string, we have to use quote sign. plt.ylabel, y-axis, plt.grid, which is true, and plt.show, this will display the plot. So against every statement I comment here so that this will help you to understand the meaning of each statement. Okay, now you can execute. And we have the very beautiful graph, you can see for this statement. You can see title, this is the title. Okay, and for the next statement, x label and y label, you can see x-axis y-axis. And for the grid is true. You can see there are horizontal line and vertical lines. These are the grid. Okay, to show these are the grids to show grid inside graph. If you are not using grid, see, you will comment here. So the graph will appear in this way. If you are using the grid, this will show in this way. Very simple. Also, you can use the other graph like bar chart, scatter plot, histogram, pie chart, etc. Okay, so if you will uncomment this one, you will have the bar plot. You can see this is the bar plot. Uncomment, comment this one and uncomment the second one. So only this function will work, and you can see this is the scatter plot. You can comment this one and uncomment the next one. So this will be the histogram. See, this is the histogram. Okay, and so in this way you can try the last one also. This is the pie. Okay, so now we have the so in this way we can plot all these functions in different way. Okay, okay, I think you are getting all these things and are simple to use. Now we are talking about pandas for data handling and analysis. Okay, so panda is also very useful and a powerful Python library used for data manipulation, analysis and cleaning. It provides two main data structure, series and data frame. So series will be the one-dimensional labeled array and data frame two-dimensional labeled like Excel sheet or SQL. So both are very useful for data analysis. Why use pandas? So we can easy to read and write CSV, Excel and other file. A powerful tool for filtering, grouping, sorting and transforming data. Works seamlessly with NumPy, Matplotlib, scikit-learn, which is the use for machine learning. Okay, so that's why pandas is very important library. And here we put one interesting example. You can see example creating and displaying the data frame. Okay, very simple example I try to put here so that you can check it. Okay, so you will import pandas as PD. Import pandas, then PD. So this is the abbreviation for the pandas. We will use only PD. So first we need to create data. So this is the dictionary format. So for the dictionary you will use here curly bracket and curly bracket. This is the first name. This is the name, and we want to store some information in this variable. So there are three variables: name, marks, subject. So to store the information inside name, we have the list. We have the list: Alice, Bob, Charlie. Then the marks corresponding to is, we have marks is 85, 90 and 75. So these are the integers, that's why we are not using quote sign. Then we have the subject. Okay, so then again we have to use here list. So this information will store at a place data, and now we can convert this dictionary into data frame. So to convert the dictionary into the data frame, we will use pd.dataframe. See the function pd.data frame will convert that data into data frame, and then we will print the data frame, or we can display the data frame, execute this shell, and you can have very nice data frame. So this is the index 0, 1, 2. These are the names: Alice, Bob, Charlie. These are the names: marks 85, 90, 78. Then we have the subject. So in this way we can create the data frame. So this is the file which I have prepared for this basic introductory session, and very basic concept I tried to present here, but due to the lack of time I have to first share this file with you. So the thing is, how you can download this file. See my system, my screen carefully, how you can download. Okay, so after downloading I will share with you. You will upload according to my instruction, and then you can play. How do we define NP? Not required to define, only this is the abbreviation for the numpy. See here, import, see here, this is the statement: import pandas as PD. Similarly we have the numpy, you are asking as the NP. NP is, see here, import numpy as NP. So this abbreviation will be used for numpy. This is the way how we can use the libraries. The important thing is, when you have the library and you import the library, you need to understand how you can import the library and how you can use. So we have to use the abbreviations which are declared in the Python, and those we have to use. So import numpy as NP. This NP will be used. See here. Similarly for the matplotlib, we are using PLT. Matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. We are using PLT only. See here, all these statement. Okay, and in the same way you can use pandas as PD. You will import pandas as PD. Okay, so PD will be used. See, PD will be used, not pandas will be used. We are using only PD. PD.data frame. Got it? So everything which I present inside this file, now I am going to share this file with you in the WhatsApp group, and see how I am downloading the file, and then I will let you know how you can upload the file. Okay, so see here, to download this file, what you will do, go to this place and then scroll down, and here is download. So there are two options are there: download.ipynb, and the other is .py. If you have Python in your system, then you will use this file, but you are using this file in Colab. That's why you have to download the file by click this first option. So you can see in the download I have the file, and save it. So the file has been downloaded in my download directory. Now I am going to share with you. This is the WhatsApp group. Okay, there are some more participants has joined. Oh my God, I'm really very surprised to see everything. Okay, I have to copy this link and then put here. Click on the link. You can see the recorded lecture at the same link. See, now I upload the file for you. This is the download. This is the file. Okay, and I have shared in the WhatsApp group. From the WhatsApp group, you can download this file in your system. You will download the file. Okay, and I hope that you have the file now. Download it in your system. Then I will let you know how you can upload the file. See, after downloading the file, you can see I have many files are there in the directory. I am using this one. So you have the Colab notebook folder will be there. You can see this is the home and my drive. Inside my drive I have multiple folders. Okay, this is the Colab notebook folder. If this folder is not exist in your system, what you will do? First, this folder must be there in your system. Okay, so you will create this folder and open the folder. Then after new, then upload the file, select the file from your directory. So the file exists in my downloaded directory. Open it, and this file will be uploaded in this inside this directory. Okay, so what I will do, I will double click on it. So when you will double click on it, and you can see the same file is opened in other account. Okay, so in this way you can use, and now you can play with this file. For the certificate, I will share Google form in the WhatsApp group. You will submit the feedback. You can download the then we will send you the certificate on your email address. Okay, after this session I will share the Google form link where you will submit your feedback, and then after you will get the certificate. Okay, so now this file is available in your system. In this way you can upload the file, and now you can play with this code. I will share with you some more files in directory in your you can say WhatsApp group. You can use all these files. You must play with this file. Okay, so I hope everything you got it. But now the most important thing I want to let you know, how you can use AI. Okay, how you can use AI, and with the help of AI you can have lot of solutions by yourself. Many things you can learn by doing practice on it. See, so this file I have shared with you. Scroll down, come here. Okay, so now you can see my desktop, dear participant. See my desktop. I will this is very, very important to all the participants. The thing which I am presenting here, which I want to let you know. Okay, so all the solutions, all the problems, I will repeat many things, don't worry. This is very important. Suppose you need some help, just like I don't know how to plot the graph. Okay, see here, mathematically, help me plot graph, sine graph. This is a sine function, sine graph. Generate with AI. Okay, so what you will do, you will put here your statement. Plot sine function. Okay, then enter. So you will see, you have the prompt here. You have the example. Here is the prompt. What you need, plot the sine function. You need to import the library matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Also, you need to import the numpy as np. Two libraries are there. Then first you need to create the line space. This will generate the vector. You can see x is equal to np.line space. So we have the interval 0 to 2 pi. The meaning of this one is 2 pi. Pi is from the mathematics with the help of numpy. That's why we will write pi as np.pi. This is the pi. And interval is from 0 to 2 pi. This will be divided into 100 points from 0 to 2 pi. The meaning is this 100 is the interval will be divided into the 100 point. Okay, sub points will be there, sub interval will be there. So this will generate a vector containing 100 point. Okay, so this is the x vector. Then we are using here y is equal to np.sin x. Sine is a trigonometric function. Okay, and you can use as np.sin x. So these are two vectors. One is x, which is independent, other is y, which is dependent, and y is equal to np.sin x. This will calculate the sine values of each point which are in x vector. Now these are the same statement, plt.plot x comma y, plt.title, plt.x label, y label, grid, show. And you can see you have the graph. Very simple. You can have this sine wave graph. You can see. Any problem which you want to use. Okay. Just you will ask from the, see here, generate with the AI. You will ask from the AI. Generate 3 by 5 matrix or array and enter. So this is the example. This will return the example how you can create. Import numpy as np, and this is the example, np.zeros. Okay. And if you have the element, so you will have from 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, then 11, then 12, 13, 14, and 15. Enter. So now you have a different element. Okay, see, from this element which are at the place, this is the help, this is the prompt. Import numpy as np, a is equal to np dot arrange 1 comma 16 dot reshape 3 by 5, and you have this array. So the meaning is that from this you can easily take help from AI, and this will help in any kind of the questions which arise while using this Colab. You can put the question, and this will help you how this will return the prompt, how you can write the same thing. This will help you to give you the prompt. Okay, so in this way you can use AI, which is available only in the Google Colab, but not in the Jupyter notebook or the other platforms. Okay, so now the time is about to over. Everything is over. Some of the participants are asking about the certificate. So dear participant, the certificate, for the certificate I will share with you the Google form, which will be available in WhatsApp group on your email address also. Okay, you will submit the feedback form, and by tomorrow you will get the certificate. Okay, number two, everything for this I have explained many things. I will share with you some more files which will be available on your email address. I will send you. Okay, so you know how you can download and how you can upload. And third one is the recording of this entire session will be available. Okay, you can use the recording. You can share the recording with your friends, with your colleague. Okay. And okay, no one listening now. No WhatsApp for me. Okay, some of the participants, if you don't have any WhatsApp, no problem. I will share all the content on the WhatsApp group as well as on your email address. So don't worry that you don't have the WhatsApp group. You must check your email. All the participants who have registered for this activity, we send the email to everyone. I will provide you all the content, PPT, as well as the script file, programming file, some more content which will help you. So thank you very much to listen me very carefully. Good night, stay connected and enjoy the Python. And the next session will be, we will try to organize very soon, and some more information will be sent to you on your email address as well as on your WhatsApp number. Thank you to attend this session. session. First of all, very welcome to all the participants, faculty members, researchers, and students who have joined today for this exciting one-day online workshop, Python Essentials for Students and researchers organized